Hi guys, welcome to me, my thoughts and and we're back at it again with another video. This is my part 2 of the Meghan and Harry interview. These are just my thoughts, don't take them as facts, and let's get into it. So in the last video we finished talking about the Queen. That's where it ended off, and I'm gonna still go in and talk a bit more about her.
So Meghan lavished praise on the Queen, saying that the Queen gave her some beautiful pearl earrings and a matching necklace for their first joint engagement together, which was really lovely to hear. And when she first met the Queen, she had not realised that she would have to curtsy. That is naivety for the most part. It's the fact that Harry said to her, when she was like, do I really have to do that? And Harry was like, it's the Queen. Very much naive. But one thing I can say that I was like, side-eyeing about is when Meghan said that she never researched about the royal family. Respectfully, women, like, let's talk for a minute, yeah. We all know that, even a guy that we're even talking to, we be searching them up. Do you get? We be as soon as we got that Instagram, we be looky. So Meghan saying that she never did anything, I was just like, are you sure? If she didn't, like, you had friends that did, and they probably reported back to you, let's be honest, and let's be real. But, let's skirt past that. Next on the agenda, the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton. So, Meghan had said that Kate made her cry ahead of the wedding at a bridesmaid's fitting and not the other way around. The Duchess said that Kate was upset about some things and she owned it and apologised, and she, would have been great for Kate to speak out and say that this isn't true. But once again, it's probably, probably would never have been allowed to, because the institution would have been like, no, what you doing? They probably would have stopped it anyway. Let's just be real and let's be frank. But Meghan said that everybody in the institution knew it wasn't true, but they still continued to perpetuate and go ahead with the fact that this was true and put it out there in the media, knowing that the media were just slaughtering her left, right and centre, tearing her by her singlet, bum, 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 bum. They didn't care. They didn't give a heck. And Meghan said that she hoped that Kate would have wanted this to be corrected, and added that she is a good person. Alright, so let's just move on to the next thing. Lack of support. So Oprah asked, why did they leave? And Harry basically said a lack of support and lack of understanding. He said that members of his family suggested that Meghan should carry on acting because there was not enough money to pay for her. Guys, so what did they want her to do? Be an actor on Hollyoaks? Be an extra in Coronation Street? I mean, what's going on here? What do you mean by that? And she's a senior royal. You wanted her to do that? Is everything okay? Because it's never done. It is never done. It was never done for Kate. So why Meghan? Like, if you actually contrast the two, and I actually might put this up, how they, side by side, about how they were treated. Because we were sold this love story about, with Kate, that, a commoner marrying a prince, this is a fairy tale. With Meghan, she's divorced, she's mixed race, and she's marrying into our royal family. It's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And then Harry went on to say that there were some real obvious signs before we even got married that this was going to be really hard. And it's true, because before they were even engaged, we saw how the media was treating Meghan and how the institution weren't doing anything about it. They weren't trying to correct that. They were letting the media run with this narrative. And I'm pretty sure from these little parties, chop life parties that you're doing with the media, you're even telling them to do this stuff anyway. And then Meghan said that her one regret was believing them when they said that they would be protected. And it's sad and unfortunate. You know what? I can even think back. The royal wedding, when I watched it, I cried. It was tears of happiness, but also at the same time, I cried because I knew that, like, basically, Meghan didn't know what she got herself into. I knew this was going to be tough for them. Trigger warning. Meghan started talking about her mental health, how she felt suicidal. She felt suicidal while she was pregnant, even with Archie, and the fact that if she didn't go to that royal engagement that we all saw, which I definitely look at differently, she didn't know what she was going to do to herself while she was alone. She went to HR and told them that she's feeling this way. She doesn't know what to do and she needs help. She needs to go somewhere. And they basically said, nah, it will look bad on the royal family. So, you just need to deal with it. Bye. You're in this prestigious royal family. You could get help like that on stat and they're saying no to you. They're saying no. It is really sad. And then Harry went on to talk about being trapped. And then Oprah said, how you, Prince, at that, trapped. And he said, trapped within the system, like the rest of my family are. Once again, going back to what I've also said earlier in the video, where he said that they only know what they are told. He said, my father and my brother, they are trapped. They don't get to leave. And it's true. Leave where? To go nowhere. Those two aren't going anywhere. At the end of the day, I have some empathy for the fact that this is all they know. They don't know anything otherwise, apart from protocol after protocol after protocol after protocol. It's sad. It's sad. But they can't understand or even try. They're not even willing to understand where Harry and Meghan is coming from. They don't see the racism. And how, this is the thing, you're saying, this is, Prince William, the family's very much not racist. How would you know? How would you know? You won't be facing racism. So how would you know? You need to sit there, listen, and educate yourself. Because how would you know? You wouldn't know anything. Let's just be real, right? Okay? Cool. Let's go on to their shock of losing security protection. So Meghan said that she wrote letters pleading with the royal family to not take away his personal protection officers, warning that he was facing death threats. And Harry said he never thought that he would have his security detail removed upon deciding to step back. Because obviously he's a prince. So he obviously thought he would always have this protection. But at the same time, from the royal family standpoint, it's probably like, you're not in this royal family, you're not a senior royal anymore, so you don't need our security, goodbye. At the same time, Harry said, I was born into this position, I inherited the risk, so that was a shock to me. And that's true. That is true. It's the fact that they stayed at Tyler Perry's house for 7 months. He gave them security. So basically, let's be real, if it wasn't for Meghan's connections, I don't know what they would have been doing. I have no idea. And then we go into the next part now, where the royal family cut Harry off financially. So Harry said his family cut him off financially in the first quarter of 2020. So whilst we are going through this Panasonic, and no one knew what this Panasonic entailed and how long it was for, it's even still going on to this day. And they cut him off. So he went for the Netflix and Spotify deals to pay for his security. And then you have people saying like, oh, he went for Netflix, he went for this Apple deal, he went for Spotify, he went to do this, he's fine, did it. Like, how could he do this and all of this stuff? So what did you want him to do, beg? He had to get the bag for his family. What part of that are you not understanding? Of course he had to do that. Why not? Basically, it's them now, by themselves. Pretty much. So, of course, he'd have to do that. And then he went on to say that he had what Princess Diana had left him, and without that, they would not have been able to do this. It's the fact that Harry said this, and I also thought this at the same time, that Princess Diana saw this coming. Princess Diana, what an angel. She done what any mother would have done, knowing and that sometime in the future things might not be great for your kids, so you set stuff aside. Princess Diana, what an amazing woman. May you continue to rest in perfect peace, because really and truly you're gone before your time. Gone way, way, way before your time. She was the guardian angel for all of them when all of this was happening. She was there every step of the way. Every step of the way when all of this was happening. So let's go on to Archie's title. So Meghan suggested that she and Harry wanted Archie to be a prince so that he would have security and be protected. And Meghan expressed her shock at the idea of their son not being safe, and the idea that the first member of colour in the royal family not being titled the same way as other grandchildren. I get it, because essentially from what they're saying is that, why is he being treated any different? Because let's be honest, when Charles becomes king, Archie and baby Sussex are going to be his grandchildren, so they should be titled, you would think, prince and princess. You should think that. But I think from what has come out after the fact is basically Archie is like 7th in line to the throne, so he's not entitled to be His Royal Highness or a prince due to the rules that were set out more than 100 years ago by King George V. But at the same time, this royal family, they could change it if they wanted to. They could change it if they could. They just don't want to, basically, essentially. And that is that, really. That's basically a rundown. Colorism is what allowed Meghan to marry Harry. Like I said earlier in the video, she is close to the proximity of whiteness. Racism is what drove them out of the royal family. This firm, this institution, they're wicked. And to Prince William, I hope that they can all work it out, and I hope that Prince William and Prince Harry can be brothers again, like have a good relationship again. They'll always be brothers. I don't know why I said that, but they'll have a good relationship again. I hope that. And I hope that the royal family, all of you, get educated, because you're all guilty by association. You need to get really educated about racism. 100%. I don't know who's going to do that, but you really need to get educated. And this institution ain't going to help you with that. Really aren't going to help you with that. Because they're perpetuating this institution, this firm, whatever. That's what they're doing. And to, just on this last note, to Prince William, that has now said that the royal family is very much not racist. Princess Michael of Kent, that's what I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying. Yeah? Look it up. Look at some of the things that she has said. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But anyway, we have now come towards the end. We have come to the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed my commentary. Please like, comment and subscribe. And please tell me what you'd like to see next from me. What other things would you like me to review? What shows would you like me to talk about? You just let me know. But anyways, be blessed, beloveds. Bye.